Hello, beloved. I'm Pastor Jacqueline McCullum. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Bible. Who doesn't love a great love story? Girl meets boy, boy falls for girl, boy advocates for girl's hand, they get married, boy and girl are happy. Sounds so simple, right? Well, we all know the story of Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz. I'm sure someone is waiting patiently for their Boaz. But if that's all you got out of the book of Ruth, you have truly missed the essence of one of the few women given notable recognition in the Bible. Let me tell you about the underlying message of Ruth. In most cases, battles are won or lost before opposing forces even begin to fight. In the book of Ruth, God shows us the victory of Christ through Boaz and Ruth's union. The redemption of Christ for our sins paid through sacrifice of his own blood. In the book of Ruth, Boaz, a kinsman, redeems the land of Naomi by paying her debt so that he could then marry Ruth. And ultimately, he redeems the whole family. In case you missed it, ladies, because you were looking for your Boaz, or men, you were looking for your Ruth, the major revelation in the book of Ruth is the power of redemption. To redeem means to buy back and to protect. Naomi spent 10 years in Moab due to the famine in the land at the time. And while she was there, she lost her land and her fortune in Bethlehem. God is our kinsman. He can redeem our lost time, reposition us for victory, and give us a plan of security. The book of Ruth is also the story of God's grace in the midst of difficult circumstances. Ruth's story unfolds during a period of disobedience, idolatry, and violence, a time when the 12 tribes were divided into two nations. Ruth's story sets the stage of the king of Israel, King David, to unite these two nations. Through Ruth's act of submission, Naomi was redeemed from a spirit of bitterness. She was redeemed from a spirit of poverty. She was redeemed from depression and from shame. She was redeemed from the 10 years she lost in Moab. Joy had been restored. No matter how discouraging or antagonistic the world may seem, there are always people who follow God. Anyone who is open to him to achieve his purposes. Ruth was a Moabite woman and Boaz was a descendant of Rahab. And if you don't remember who Rahab is, she is the woman who hid two of Joshua's spies that helped him take Jericho by divine force. Ruth is a love story. And if ever there was a time that we needed one, now is it. But the book of Ruth is so much more. It's a testament to your path to redemption. Believe that God is in the restoration business. Believe him for the power to buy back lost time, missed opportunities, moments of disappointment. He can and will move you into the future he had planned for you. If you are willing to learn to be submissive and obedient to what the Lord is telling you to do, you will see your reward. Welcome to the book of Ruth.